This is the future.
Hello there ladies and gentlemen, Cyborg Green here and welcome to another video. In this one we're going to take a look at all the tier 3 sub-bosses plus Red Hood being taken down from 2 accounts. On one account, as you can see, being the first one here, we're going to have Raven, we're going to have Beta Club, and we're going to even have some new Sword artifacts, some Promethean artifacts, and on the other one we don't have Raven, we don't have Beta Club, and we don't have any Promethean artifacts, so I guess there's something to watch here for everybody. We're going to start with boss Ace Green Arrow, and he doesn't seem to be too difficult, though. Again, I'm using Beta Club here and Sword of Salvation on Raven, so he'll not be able to pretty much kick back at all. What I've noticed on the other account, and we'll get into that, is that he tends to spam the special one, but you just jump over it. Other than that, you shouldn't encounter any problems here. And yeah, we dispatched this dude quick enough. Now moving on to the next fight, we're going to fight Predator Batman here. And yeah, basically, as far as I remember, what his card was saying is that basically he deals more damage, but they were kind of saying it in a more elaborate way. So you should be fine as long as you don't get stunned by the special 2. Like, be careful, be careful. We all got post-traumatic stress disorder from the Batman boss in Rise of Krypton, so that's definitely understandable. So make sure that you don't fall into the same traps. Over there, I don't know why he was allowed to do that jump attack, like my tagging attack should have kind of taken priority. There's definitely something weird with the AI in this already. But yeah, there we go. As I said, be careful. Over here, you got the tools at your disposal to tag in and out. Make sure he doesn't stun chain you and kill you. With the boss Aquaman, I didn't really understand what his deal was, because like the only thing that's mentioned is that his dot damage, his hazards can interrupt combos. I don't think he ever got to use hazards, neither on this fight or on the other fight, on the other account. And I don't know what it necessarily means by that. Maybe his special 2 just staggers you, because that's the only hazard he has. He staggers you and makes you lose your combo, even... actually, I don't know. But it doesn't look. It doesn't seem like a problem. And yeah, over here he didn't even have the time to be a problem. But we'll see how it goes on the air account as well. Okay, moving on to the next fight, we're going to fight Cyborg here. He's got the passive that makes him start with a little bit more health, and he deals more damage to stun targets. So if you get stunned by his special 2, you're done for. And that's quite fair, because you shouldn't get stunned by it. Just block it, my dude, and you'll not get stunned. But nevertheless, the fact that he started with more energy here was actually helpful for us, because we were able to get more energy on Raven and stack the darkness a little bit faster. Boy, some of those fights, like 25% of them is the end screen where they show the damage. But yeah, Red Hood over here. Okay, so Red Hood's thing is going to be 2 things basically. It's going to extend the deplete the duration of the fight by 30 seconds, so you're going to have 30 seconds left. And I guess that's a little bit of a nice twist there, because Red Hood usually extends when it's in your team. Over here it depletes it. And he's also going to have armor. He's got fortified, so you can use Confluence Aquaman plus Classic Superman, I guess, to reduce the defense. But again, you gotta be fast about it, because you're on the clock. You can use the Batman Ninja team, you can use the League of Anarchy team, as you'll see on the air account. Over here we're using Raven and Confluence Aquaman, and we have a Sword of Sin on Raven to apply burning effect and reduce the defense. And yeah, even without that we would have been fine. Like, no matter how much defense he's got, he's not gonna be able to outlast the Beta Club dot damage. And yeah, we're going to make quick work of him. There we go, Red Hood down. No worry, we're going to move on the account with no Raven and no Beta Club and no accounts in a second here. I just wanted to get this one out of the way because it ends faster. We got Nightmare Batman and an Amulet of Tech. I don't care for either one of them. I got Nightmare Batman maxed, or are there really shards to max him, but I'm not even promoting him because I think that's a waste of my credits right now. Okay, now on the air account, we're going to fight both Ace Green Arrow with the team that most of you are going to use here. the Dr. Fate, Kilflan Sakomen team, and the Shazam in the third place. You don't have to use Shazam if you don't have him. I mean, you can't use Shazam if you don't have him, obviously. But, like, if you don't have Shazam, there are many replacements. Like, if you're struggling with your Dr. Fate dying, you can put Armored Superman and use him as a combo builder. And if your Dr. Fate is fine, you can, like, put Silver Bane. But yeah, as you can see, you can jump over his special one. Again, you don't really have to do that. It's more like post-traumatic stress disorder from fighting boss Multiverse Green Arrow, because this dude's special one, you can block it and it will no longer power drain you, whereas Multiverse Green Arrow special one will power drain you even if you block it. Being back in there, we managed to avoid that special one with the tagging. Special tree in there. And yeah, again, there's nothing really that I think you guys should be struggling with this fight specifically. Like, if you have trouble with this fight, it's more or less on you, because you kind of need to work on your gameplay, and that's fine. That's totally fine. We all start somewhere, okay? But other than that, if you got solid enough gameplay, you should be fine here. Being back in there, a little bit of a risky tagging, to be honest there, but it's fine. We're at full stacks, and we're going to hopefully finish the job with the super move. Back in there, doing some combo himself, getting close to 40 hits, and there we go, super move to end it all, and that's the death of both Ace Green Arrow. As I said, quite longer than compared to the other counts, aren't they? Okay, moving on to the next one. My boy Predator Batman here, still using the Kilflan Sakomen team, a team that most of you will be using. I'm using Firebox on Dr. Fate, and well, this will help because it will allow me to do an infinite combo. You get that by finishing normal tier of Dawn of Apocalypse, because I do anticipate a question in the comments. I do. I see it coming. It always comes. How does your Dr. Fate teleport? You finish normal tier on Dawn of Apocalypse and you'll be able to get that. But if you don't have him, you're going to be fine. You might struggle a bit with his special 2, because he tends to spam that, and the problem is if you block the special 2, you will back off like a bitch and will leave the stun bomb in between the both of you. So if you're struggling with that and you know you can get him to a corner, you can then use Shazam special 1 to do an infinite combo in the corner. As I have showed many times, Shazam died, that was all planned. Like, Shazam was gearless because we fought phase 2 previously and I needed him to die quickly. And the fact that he also died here by the super move actually helped me out, because he tagged my Kilflan Sakomen sooner than he should have been tagged in. Dr. Fate back in there, King back in there, and this is it. Again, I don't feel like there's anything you should struggle with here, as long as you don't get too screwed over by that special 2 of his. Okay, moving again to boss Aquaman. I was hoping that this fight might be a little bit longer. We might get to see his dreaded special 2 in action. That's going to be his only thing that he does, making your hazard to interrupt your combos. Making his hazard, excuse me. Dr. Fate back in there with the Firebox infinite combo. King back in. Special 2. And tagging back out as soon as I can. Re-engage that combo. Kind of had an opening for a special 2 there, though he didn't use it, so I don't know. But yeah, he's not, let's just say he's not gonna get another chance, sadly. Let's write some Fs in the chat for Boss Aquaman special 2, because I didn't get ready to shine, and that's special 2 of of Boss Aquaman, excuse me. My Kilflan Sakomen did well. That special 2 annihilated it. Okay, so now with boss Cyborg, as I said previously, don't get stunned and you're going to be fine. Get stunned and you might die, and it's okay because you deserve it. You just have to tell yourself you deserved it, because you didn't block the special. I think that's the special 2 that stuns you. But yeah, I don't think this is going to be particularly difficult. And careful, because this dude will deal increased damage to your Kilflan Sakomen if this is the main team that you're using here, because he's a tech character, and tech characters have class advantage over Aquaman, who's a might dude. He's a mighty dude, let's just say that. There we go, he is down for the count. And now we're going to do a little bit of a switch in terms of teams, because I doubt my Kilflan Sakomen without any solid artifacts would have been able to clean this up, or maybe he would have been. But yeah, we're going to fight Boss Redwood here with the League of Anarchy team. He's stunnable, so you can definitely do this. Again, my teams of choice here would be the Harbor Harlequin League of Anarchy being the first one you should use. Obviously, if you have Raven or something, that's also gonna do. But yeah, mainly League of Anarchy here will work. Also, Batman Ninja Team will work. Silver Banshee, I don't know if his abilities are disableable, and that's not gonna be like the most optimal thing because he doesn't have the easiest AI to deal with. But yeah, he's got a ton of armor, but we don't really have something to deal with his armor directly. We do have armor pierce on Harley's basic attacks, but this is the secondary account, so I didn't get the time to spend the credits. So her armor pierce on basic attacks is going to be somewhere around the 50%, so yeah, half of our attacks are reduced by the armor, half are not, actually more than half because that doesn't apply to swipes. Another special 2 in there, Harley back in with all blades, and yeah, one more combo and this dude is gonna be a gunner. Another special 2. Again, I don't find him particularly difficult, but you guys might, because he's quite hard to combo interrupt, he's got some annoying abilities. Just keep going. It's a general rule. In soul raids, throw enough Conflant Sacraments at a character and he'll eventually die. Those are the rewards. The artifact is kind of the worst things we could have gotten. In Mythic Wonder Woman, I have no love for her, I have no want for her, and I have no need for her. But some of you might find this useful, and if you do, whatever my dude, let me know in the comments. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye!
This is the future.